with a $15,000 credit toward the all-electric Macan EV. Alumni and staff, build your legacy with a $5,000 bespoke credit toward any new four-door Porsche. Don't wait for the ninth inning. Visit riveroaks.porsche.com to verify your status and claim your Rice rewards. Swing by our showroom on Greenbrier. We're just a home run away from the stadium, the official ride of the Rice Owls. See you at the Hedges.
Your health is personal, which is why your Houston Methodist primary care team takes the time to get to know you and your unique goals, offering personalized healthcare at more than 40 locations throughout Greater Houston, with same-day clinics when you're sick and expert specialists when you need them. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist. Lead medicine.
Load the bases with smart retirement planning and help fill last inning with home runs. Strategizing by attending our 2-night comprehensive retirement planning university course. It's interactive, instructive, and covers what you know in retirement planning, taxes, income strategies, common mistakes, and more. You get a grand slam? Your seat at retirementplanninguniversity.com. That's retirementplanninguniversity.com. Planning University is a nonprofit and not an accredited university. Rice University is not a client. See website for disclosures. Go Owls!
We love a game, but there are some things we play with, including counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are a deadly opponent. Second chances, no overtime. That's why the state of Texas is sharing this simple pill kills. So while the Owls fight hard, don't draw a foul on your life by single deadly. Just talk to your friends. Warn them. If a pill didn't come from a professional, it could be deadly. Learn more at onepillkillstx.com, because in this fight, there are no timeouts. One pill can end the game.
Trip on the horizon, the parking spot gets going faster. Parking spot is a simpler, easier to net airport parking. When you book line, you save money and guaranteed to pick you up in our yellow black spotted shuttles, help you with your bag, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full at the parking spot. Get faster with the spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot.
With the start of today's game right around the corner, let's thoughts of head coach David Pierce. Now, alongside the Pierce Jetco.
Give it 3 games series. USC, JCO on the field. Family baseball coach David Pierce. We knew how tough they would be pitching-wise last night, Coach. Your D hung in as much as you could. Offense was lacking. Just your overall thoughts on that one night.
Yeah, I mean, we totally dominated on the mound. I thought Edwards was good, but we just felt like we were in between his fastball and his breaking ball, and really behind on the fastball, early on the breaking ball, kind of chased too many. And when we got it, we're just in between, and then knew that they would just had to pitch and play defense, give ourselves a. So we really just did nothing offensively to do that. Let's give ourselves a chance, and we really just did nothing offensively to do that.
How about Ashlock making those 2 great catches in right field, full extension and then some?
No doubt. I mean, that was a little bit of a shocker. We haven't seen him lay out like that, but back-to-back innings, lay out and make great plays was a great pick-me-up for our pitching and defense, and he actually had 2 barrels. He swung the bat well, he and Boca, but, yeah, that was good.
What did you guys make of your pitching last night?
They pitched better than us, but I thought Sharp gave us a chance. And then Marco came in a clutch situation with runners in scoring position and got 2 outs and got us out of the inning, and then went 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. So, I mean, he showed some really good signs and just didn't continue that in the 7th. But I think it's something we can build on for sure.
Changes to the lineup today. Can you tell us a little bit about how things are going to shape up today as maybe opposed to yesterday?
Well, we'll slide Cutter back in there, but we're going to move him in the 2 and try to split those right-handers a little bit. And then Eric's been catching really well, so we'll get him in there. And, Duff has worked hard, so he's going to get an opportunity to play in the outfield and see if he can help us. And then Paul's a little bit banged up, and we'll slide Rios in there at the DH.
And then we got Ryland on the mound. How would you grade what he was able to do last week against Northwestern? Obviously dealing with a lot coming back from some pretty big injuries.
Yeah, and he's hopefully going to continue to get better. And just really he's a 4-pitch mix, and the key is just executing his pitches and then turn it over the bullpen.
3 keys to victory, Coach, today?
Honestly, we've got to continue to play great defense, and then we continue to attack them, earn it, and that's the key. And then The obvious is score runs. But for us, we've shortened up our swings a little bit, get a better look at the baseball, and understand that they have good and look at it as more than anything.
Let's go get that win, Coach. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Jason.
That is David Pierce, Bickley head baseball coach. Lineups first pitch coming up in USC from sunny LA. It's Rice Baseball Field.
Owls know where to stay when they come to Houston. The Courtyard by Marriott, Rice University, preferred choice. Whether cheering on the team, kicking off their Rice experience during O Week. Minutes from Rice Williston to campus. We provide the right of convenience and accessibility. In spring 2025, enjoy Michelin-starred dim sum excellence in our restaurant. Cheer for the raising a glass in the lounge and start the day right with breakfast in the bistro. 761-569 to make a reservation and be sure for the Rice University rate. We look welcoming you.
I'm Chris Shapa, owner of this. For 42 years, our family has been providing you the John Deere products and services in the industry. One of the things I'm most proud of is when you Kapa's buying more than equipment. It's a commitment from our shop family to support after the sale, be there when you need it. So the next time you're in the market for a John Deere tractor, a Gator, or a mower, come see us at Shop and experience what we call the Shoppa's difference.
You probably only think about insurance when you need it, but at Gotham, we have local insurance specialists from coast to coast thinking about your and how to get them year-round. We start with me and end with a custom solution that fits your needs and budget. Whether it's for your home, family, employees, Higginbotham protects matters most. Higginbotham makes insurance policies personal.
Rice fans, beautiful day for a home run and an even better day to be an Owl. River Oaks is stepping official performance partner of the university, turning Rice ID 2020 masterpiece. Start your post-game ration with a $15,000 credit toward the Alt Makani V. Alumni and staff, build your legacy $5,000 bespoke credit toward any new door Porsche. Don't wait for the ninth inning. Visit riveroakporsche.com to verify your and claim your Rice reward. Swing by our showroom on Greenbrier with a home run from the stadium. The ride of the Rice Owls. See you
on the Rice Sports Network from Learfield. Welcome to live play-by-play coverage of baseball, brought to you by Houston Method, Leading Medicine, and by Parking Spot. We have airport parking covered. The first pitch is moment 8. Now let's go back upstairs and reach Jason Metco.
Well, it's about that time, baseball fans. Game number 2 of this 3-game series, Rice and USC, on a 61-degree evening here in the city. It's time for the starting 9 for both sides. For visiting Owls, the family head baseball coach, of course, David Pierce. Arambo Kachika's off and plays shortstop, followed by Cutter Gage Webb at first base, then J.C. Davis at third. He is playing second base. Cole Green bats fourth, and he's at third, followed by Lorenzo Rios, the DH tonight, 5 spot. The 6th spot belongs to Mason Ashlock. He's in right field. Jacob Deviney bats 7th and left. Trey Duffield with his first game appearance this season, center field. Eric Anderson bats 9th and catches with Rylander Banzik on the bump, blue and gray. Again, it's Boca, Webb, Davis, Green, Rios, Ashlock, Deviney, Duffield, Anderson, and Urbic. Starting 9 tonight for Andy Stankowitz's Trojans of USC. Abri Covarrubias leads off, and he plays second. Then it's Isaac Cadena in left field, followed by Adrian Lopez at third. Kevin Takeuchi, the cleanup hitter in center field. Augie Lopez is designated hitter batting. Dean Carpentier is at first base in the 6th spot. Bottom third of the Trojan order, Will Stickley in right field. Maddox Risk shortstop, and Isaiah catches with Grant Ovell. Gage Webb, the left-handed batter, sees a strike, and it's 0-2 on Cutter Gage Webb. Saw KG was part of a social media promo of the series. Come hang with me and the boys as we arrived in Long Beach and go to practice. 0-2. Fans wanted that, and it missed inside, according to the home plate umpire there, Patrick Riley. The mob is already fickle. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes on KG Webb from San Marcos High School. And that glances off the plate, 2-2. It is 3:20 down the lines here. The power alley to left field is 5 feet longer, 365 to 360, 390 to dead center. 2-2, KG Webb, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's Govell's first strikeout tonight. Quickly 2 away for J.C. Davis.
Now batting, second baseman, number 3, J.C. Davis.
Davis had one of the 2 hits last night. It was a tough night at the dish for the Blue and Gray. They were no hit through 6 innings. Righty on righty, Davis fouls the first pitch back, 0-1. I always love the reaction of those sitting right behind the plate because they flinch every time, even though they know that there is a net there. Hey, I'd flinch too. Who am I cheating? Base is empty, 2 out. The 0-1. Letter high strike, it's 0-2. Govell was out of the bullpen most of last season. Last couple weeks, became the Sunday starter. And looking pretty good here early. 0-2, that's below the knees on a fastball. 88. It's 1-2. Owls still looking for their first run of the series. Shutout last night, 5-0. 1-2 to Davis. Skied it high in the infield. Right side, Carpentier, the first baseman, near the mound. That's the inning. 1-2-3 goes Rice in the first. We played half an inning. It is Rice nothing, Southern Cal due up. Back to beautiful L.A. after this timeout. This is Rice baseball from Lear.
Rice fans, it's a beautiful day for a home run and an even better day to be an Owl. Porsche River Oaks is stepping up as the official performance partner of Rice University, turning your Rice ID into a 2026 masterpiece. Students, start your post-game celebration with a $15,000 credit toward the all-electric Macan EV. Alumni and staff, build your legacy with a $5,000 bespoke credit toward any new 4-door Porsche. Don't wait for the 9th inning. Visit riveroaks.porsche.com to verify your status and claim your Rice rewards. Swing by our showroom on Greenbrier. We're just a home run away from the stadium, the official ride of the Rice Owls. See you at the Hedges.
A breast cancer diagnosis can turn your world upside down. But your Houston Methodist team assures you they'll use the latest cancer research and technologies, collaborating to treat and remove the tumor and reconstruct your breasts, restoring symmetry, sensation, and your sense of self. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
All right, it's USC's turn to come to the plate here in the bottom of the first. Rice went down in order 1-2-3. And Ryland Urbanzik is the man on the bump tonight for the Blue and Gray. Sporting number 25, the 6'1", 220 redshirt junior from College Station. He missed all of last season with injury. Was 1 for 4 with a 6 ERA in 10 games. With 4 starts before his 2024 season was cut short. We mentioned he pitched a little bit last weekend against Northwestern. We will see how long he goes here tonight. The bullpen is well rested. That is a positive for Rice. They only used 1 guy out of the pen on Wednesday and 1 guy out of the pen last night. The guy last night was Marco Fuentes. USC will bring up Covarrubias, Cadena, and Lopez here to start things off in the home half of the first inning. From L.A., Covarrubias is up first. 438 average this season. 3 runs batted in and 7 total bases. And he will face Ryland Urbanzik, who takes a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike, the count. The 0-1 pitch, taken for a ball, 1-1. Understand we're having some audio quality issues yet again tonight. We're working on it. 1-1. Taken for a 2-ball and 1 strike count. Covarrubias, Cadena, and then Lopez. 2-1, missing away, 3-1. We don't have our main equipment here, so that's probably why we're having some issues. But we'll do our best, and we urge you to hang in there. 3-1 on Covarrubias. The pitch. That's over our heads, 3-2. Three and 2 to the leadoff man here for USC. Taken high, ball 4, a leadoff walk.
Now batting, left fielder, number 20, Isaac Cadena.
Isaac Cadena is the batter. Cadena, 5'10", 215, junior from El Dorado High School. Runner at first base, Covarrubias, the pitch. It's a strike call, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. USC wearing the red tops tonight, the white pants. The 1-strike pitch, lined back at Urbanzik. He dropped it, picks it up, throws to first, and that is in time for the out. Good recovery there by Urbanzik to make the play. There is 1 out. Covarrubias goes to second on the play.
Now batting, third baseman, number 5, Adrian Lopez.
And you can probably notice that there is quite the reaction for Adrian Lopez here tonight. Okay, we have figured out what the issue is with our audio. It is not on our end yet again tonight. That's some good news. Bouncing ball to short. Boca Chica goes to third. The tag from Green, out. Covarrubias is thrown out, 6-5. Lopez takes first on the fielder's choice. 2 away and brings up Tevin Kakiuchi.
Center fielder, number 8, Kevin Sakaguchi.
So, again, our apologies for the audio, but there is really nothing that we can do on our end. It is a Learfield issue out in North Carolina. If you're listening on the Varsity Network, maybe try riceowls.com or the Rice Game Day app. It might be a little bit clearer there. Check up on Lopez. He is back. Takeuchi, the batter. Playing center field tonight yet again. 5'10", 180 junior from San Diego. A strike, 0-1. Kevin's hitting .462 with 2 doubles, 5 runs scored. Had a double in the 4th yesterday. 0-1. Urbanzik ready. And the pitch. Fastball missing away. It's 1-1. Ryland returning from injury after missing all of last year. Looked good in the limited work he had in the doubleheader against Northwestern last week. Look over at Lopez, and he's back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Augie Lopez on deck. No score here. 2 out, bottom 1. Rice and USC are scoreless. Set by Urbanzik and the 1-1 offering. Fastball called a strike at the letters, 1-2. Some of the USC fans disagreeing. But so far, Patrick Riley has been consistent. You're going to get that high strike, go with it. Another throw to look over at Lopez. He's back. Special guest here tonight, Dad is here. Might remember he made the trip to Stanford 3 years ago when Metco was near death. Trying to call 2 9-inning games. 1-2 off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Takeuchi. I ended up losing 20 pounds on that trip. I don't recommend that way of losing weight, by the way. It's not good. 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Hard hit line drive, backhanded by Green. It goes past him. Lopez guarding for third as Green has a bit of an issue trying to field it still. He finally does. Lopez to third. Takeuchi with a 2-out single. And they have runners on the corners here for the Trojans and 2 out for Augie Lopez.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 24, Augie Lopez.
Lopez hitting 143. He has started 4 games, has 2 doubles and 5 runs batted in. First pitch to Lopez is ball 1. Runner at third is Lopez. And Takeuchi at first. Adrian Lopez at third. This is Augie at the plate. Hard hit drive over to second base. Davis a great scoop. Throws to first in time for the out. How about that play from J.C. Davis to put the clamps down in the first inning? USC, no runs, a hit. They strand 2. We have played 1. No score, Rice and USC. Back to L.A. after this. It's Rice Baseball from Learfield.
I'm Chris Schappa, owner of Schappa's. For 42 years, our family has been providing you the best John Deere products and services in the industry. One of the things I'm most proud of is when you come to Schappa's, you are buying more than a piece of equipment. It's a commitment from our Schappa's family to yours to support you after the sale and be there when you need us. So the next time you're in the market for a John Deere tractor, a gator, or a mower, come see us at Schappa's and experience what we call the Schappa's difference.
You probably only think about insurance when you need it, but at Higginbotham, we have local insurance specialists from coast to coast thinking about your risk and how to cover them year-round. We start with listening and end with a custom solution that fits your needs and budget. Whether it's for your home, car, family, business, or employees, Higginbotham protects what matters most to you. Higginbotham makes insurance policies personal.
Rice Owls baseball all season long brought to you by Houston Methodist, leading healthcare provider. Houston Methodist, leading medicine. 1 inning is done. We go to the second. There is no score between Rice and USC. Jason Metco with you tonight. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you might be. Some folks are having issues tonight with the Varsity Network and RiceOwls.com. Others apparently are not. So I guess it's kind of dealer's choice tonight. Cole Green sees a strike 0-1. So if those of you who are tuning in are hearing us cutting in and out, try another method at the RiceOwls.com, the Rice Game Day app, or the Varsity Network app tonight. 0-2 now to Cole Green. Apparently there's a lot of events, and the system can't handle it all across the country, or so it seems. At least that's the reason we're going to go with. 0-2, pitch fouled back. Again, 0-2 on Mr. Cole Green. Cole, 409 on the season, 9 hits, and he has 2 doubles. The 0-2, fanned and missed, strike 3. Govell, his second strikeout. And Rice has gone 4 up, 4 down here early.
Number 12, Lorenzo Rios.
Brings up Lorenzo Rios, who's playing DH tonight. He's hitting 400 in the 2 games that he's played and started. Made the start on opening day against his former school, Northwestern, and was 1 for 2. 4 up, 4 down. Govell's first pitch. That's at eye level for a ball. At least it's not as cold as it was last night. We'll take that. I got an amen from down there. Attaboy. That's right. Taken for a ball, 2-0. And 60 degrees for folks in Southern California is cold, let's be honest. 2-0 on Rios. Bases empty, 1 out, top of 2, no score. 2-0 offering, fanned out and missed as Rios went swinging there, but missed on a 92-mile-an-hour heater. Govell is bringing the heat early. He earned a no decision last February 23rd against Rice at Reckling. 2-1, swing and a miss. It's 2-2. That was the game where Michael Zito won it on a walk-off grand slam. Split that series. One of the games you might remember was rained out. 2-2, a little bit high. Govell's working it around 93 on the gun. It is a full count to Rios. Rice looking for their first base runner of the night. 3-2 the count. Cold strike 3. Rios flipped the bat, thought he was walking to first base. That draws the ire of the Rice bench towards Patrick Riley, the home plate umpire. 5 up, 5 down. And now Mason Ashlock, who had 2 sensational catches last night. Full extension and then some in right field. He sees ball 1. Ashlock had a run and a hit in the doubleheader last week. His batting average right now below 100. See if that can change here. Takes a ball. 2 out, bases empty. We are in the top of the second. There is no score between Rice and USC. Jason Metco with you here tonight. Be with you tomorrow. Be Sunsplash Day here, we're told. Strike call on Ashlock. It's 1-1. Supposed to be around 70 degrees tomorrow. I don't know about you, but I'll take that any day of the week. 1-1 to Ashlock. Skies it up right side towards the outfield. Second baseman Covarrubias settling under it, brings it in. And for the second straight inning, Rice goes in order. We have played an inning and a half. Still no score, Rice and USC. Bottom 2 comes your way after this timeout. Live from L.A., it's Rice Baseball from Learfield.
Balancing your work, family, and health is a lot to manage. Houston Methodist has a lot to offer. Convenient primary care checkups, personalized orthopedics to keep you moving, and experts in specialties like cardiology, neurology, and GI, all in one manageable system, so you can stay healthy and strong. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Load the bases with smart retirement planning and help fill life's next inning with home runs. Start strategizing by attending our 2-night comprehensive retirement planning university course. It's interactive, instructor-led, and covers what you need to know when it comes to retirement planning, taxes, income strategies, common mistakes, and more. Can you get a Grand Slam? Reserve your seat at retirementplanninguniversity.com. That's retirementplanninguniversity.com. Retirement Planning University is a nonprofit and not an accredited university. Rice University is not a client. See website for disclosures. Go Owls!
Hey, a shout out to the Rice women's basketball team. They just keep winning. 60-58 come from behind victory today at East Carolina. 19 wins in a row for Lindsey Edmonds' bunch. Now 24-3 overall, 14-0 in the American. Dominique Ennis, 16 points, including a huge 3 to win the game. Let's just say the Pirates left her wide open and then some. You don't do that against Dom Ennis. She'll make you pay. The Rice women will go to Temple to face the Temple Owls coming up on Wednesday. Congrats to Lindsey Edmonds and the ladies. Road trip ice cream for everybody. Bottom of the second inning from L.A. 6-7-8 here for USC. Carpentier, Stickley, and Risky. It is Carpentier up first, the young man from Huntington Beach. 252 doubles and a home run this season. He had a solo home run this time last week in the 5th against Pepperdine. Ryland Urbanzik back on the bump. He has thrown 16 pitches, and the 17th is high for ball 1 as Carpentier feinted a bunt. Nice crowd on hand tonight. Not as many blankets as last night, so we're improving. 1-0. That almost went at his head. 2-0. I have a feeling tomorrow we'll see suntan lotion here. Someone will bring it. They actually have umbrellas for us tomorrow. That'll be nice. Not that my skin needs any more sun. It's beautiful as it is. A strike call, 2-1. Yes, I was given the matriarchal side of the family when it comes to skin. 2-1. Taken for a ball, 3-1. I got the paternal suave, though. That's what matters. Hitters count on Carpentier, the pitch from Urbanzik, and that grazed the top of his head. Stares down Urbanzik, 2. And the USC fans rain down some boos. I believe that grazed the top of his head. We'll see if that is scored as a hit by pitch or just a walk, because it was ball 4. It is a hit by pitch. All right. So here's Will Stickney now, the freshman from San Diego, who made his first collegiate start last night, and he hit a home run in his first plate appearance, and then had a double. Takes a ball from Urbanzik. So how about that? You show up, freshman on campus, first plate appearance, you go yard. Finished halfway to the cycle. Runner at first, no score, bottom 2. Urbanzik delivers. Pummels in a fastball at 87 for a strike, 1-1. Carpentier was hit by a pitch. That is the official score. 1 ball, 1 strike. Urbanzik rocks that arm a couple times. Double play depth for the infield. They'd love to turn 2 here. In the dirt, solid block by Anderson. The defensive order tonight for the Owls, by the way, Davini's in left. Duffield manning center for the first time this year. Mason Ashlock in right. Around the horn from third to first, it's Green, Boca Chica, Davis, and Webb. Anderson doing the catching. 2-1. Hard hit up the middle, base hits. Carpentier stops at second as Duffield in to field it pretty quickly. 2 on, nobody out here in the second. And Maddox Risky comes up to the first time tonight.
Now batting, Shortstop, number 9, Maddox Risky.
Risky, 5'11", 175, sophomore from Vegas. Try to cash in here with 2 on and nobody out. No score, Rice and USC. Urbanczyk at the belt, throws down to second, and sliding back in safely is Carpentier. USC was a little bit greedy on the base paths early last night. They got caught stealing twice. Cadena tried to go to third after he had reached second on a balk and got thrown out. And then Lopez got thrown off trying to steal second base. 1-0 to Risky. Little bit of activity in the Rice bullpen. Bunt being shown here by Stickley, or rather Risky. Throw down to second again. And back safely is Carpentier. USC has placards in left field, 12 national championships, 21 College World Series appearances. Charging in is Webb, anticipating the bunt here from Risky. Lays it down third base side. Picked up by Urbanczyk. Throw down to first where Davis is covering for the out. Well, the defense did their fundamentals the right way there. Risky is out 1-4 as Davis was covering the bag. But Carpentier is now at third and Stickley takes second. Good defense by Rice. And now Ibarra, the number 9 hitter. Good defense by Rice. And now Ibarra, the number 9 hitter. 250 this season with a double. Base hit scores 2. Urbanczyk ready to pitch. Called a strike, 0-1. Fans are still arguing with Patrick Riley's strike zone tonight. It's a little chilly. Let's open things up. 0-1. The pitch. Now that's too high. If it's at eye level, that's not going to work. 1-1. When I was an umpire in Little League, I always told the coaches, hey, if they could swing it, I'm going to call it a strike, so be ready. That's Little League. Strike at 90, 1-2. And then, of course, you've got about 2,500 umpires in the stands tonight. 1-2 to Ibarra. 1 out. Runners in scoring position. No score here in the second. Check swing. He did not go. 2-2. We are not behind home plate. That is occupied by a press box that is still under construction. And there are folks in there wearing hard hats. We're basically down the first base line, looking down the left field line. It is baseball al fresco. 2-2. That is ripped over to second base. Davis caught it. Going back and tagging, though, is Stickley, and he stays at second base. Ibarra with a blooper, and it's caught by Davis. That's a big second out. Back to the top of the order for Covarrubias. Abry Covarrubias. Covarrubias. Abry has walked tonight. And he sees a strike from Urbanczyk. 0-1. That would be quite the spelling contest tonight between these two guys, Covarrubias and Urbanczyk. Runner at third is Carpentier. Stickley's at second. Pitch is launched in the air, right side, and out of play. Busy day on campus. When we arrived here, there was a tennis event going on. The natatorium is pretty close here, too. Chuck Poole checked that out yesterday. On his social medias, he's got a picture of him back in the day at the pool. 0-2 to Covarrubias. Big pitch here from Urbanzik. Oh, it just missed for a ball at 89. Can Rice escape another jam? USC has already stranded 2 tonight. Here's the 1-2. Off speed, missing away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. To quote a phrase from a legendary Dodgers announcer, the deuces are wild. Seems appropriate that we're in LA for that. Swing and a miss on the off speed at 80. The slider, strike 3. Ryland Urbanzik with a big first strikeout, and USC strands another 2 on base to end the second. No runs, a hit. A guy was hit, 2 left. 2 are in the books from LA. Still scoreless, Rice and USC. Back to Los Angeles after this. It's Rice baseball from Learfield.
Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot.
Owl fans know where to stay when they come to Houston. The Courtyard by Marriott, Rice University, is their preferred choice, whether cheering on the team or kicking off their Rice experience during O Week. Just minutes from Rice Village and less than 2 miles to campus, we provide the right mix of convenience and accessibility. Coming in spring 2025, enjoy Michelin-starred dim sum excellence in our restaurant. Cheer for the Owls by raising a glass in the lounge and start the day right with breakfast in the bistro. Call 713-661-5669 to make a reservation and be sure to ask for the Rice University rate. We look forward to welcoming you.
Inning number 3 is upon us. We have no score. Rice and USC. Jason Metko with you tonight. Appreciate you tuning in. Varsity Network app, RiceOwls.com, Rice Game Day app. We understand some of you might be having audio problems tonight. It sounds like we're skipping out there. Try one of the other methods tonight. It's working for more people now, so that's good. Jacob DeVinny's first plate appearance of the season. He hacks one foul to the left. It is 0-1. The 5'11", 200 senior from Prosper. Check that, Trey Duffield. He's on deck. He's the guy who hasn't come to the plate this season. DeVinny has 2 hits and an RBI, is batting 200. Fouls the second one back, 0-2. Got ahead of ourselves there. Duffield making his first appearance tonight. And then Eric Anderson. 7-8-9 here, facing Grant Govell. 6 up, 6 down so far. That one over DeVinny's left ankle, and it's 1-2. Kadena, Takeuchi, and Stickney in the outfield from left to right tonight for the Trojans' defense. Lopez, Risky, Covarrubias, and Carpentier in the infield. Ibarra's catching. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. 4 strikeouts now for Grant Govell. 7 up and 7 down. And now Trey Duffield making his first plate appearance this season.
Center fielder, number 9, Trey Duffield.
Duffield did play against USC last season. He was 1 for 6. Hit a career best 250 in 34 games with 23 starts in 2025. He is at the plate here with 1 out, and the base is empty in the 3rd. And he takes ball 1. You're just joining us. Rice's offensive woes continue. They only had 2 hits last night and 2 walks. 1-0, a strike, 1-1. USC starting pitching this season has not surrendered a run. The games against Pepperdine, and then they took on Loyola Marymount on Wednesday. 2-1 the count on Duffield. Base is empty, 1 out. It's a good night for coffee or hot chocolate. A little bit chilly out here. The pitch, missing for a ball. Oh, they called that a strike. All right, 2-2. Dad brought peanuts. Hopefully he brought enough for everyone on press row. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 5 Ks now for Grant Govell as Duffield goes down. 8 up, 8 down. And now Eric Anderson.
Now batting, catcher, number 18, Eric Anderson.
Eric from Vegas. This is his 5th game this season. Batting 143. He started a couple. Sees a strike. 0-1. Bases empty, 2 out in the 3rd. And Rice still looking for a base runner tonight. USC has had base runners. They've stranded 4, 2 in each inning. Big cut and a miss at a 93-mile-an-hour heater. 0-2. Govell with 5 strikeouts, trying to end the frame with 6. Missing low. Curve 78. It's 1-2. Bit of a shift on towards the right, expecting Anderson to pull. Lefty swings and misses, strike 3. And Govell strikes out the side. 9 up, 9 down. Govell is perfect through 3. Well, we go to the 4th. Well, we go to the bottom of the 3rd, I should say, and USC is still looking for runs, so is Rice. Back after this, it's Rice baseball from Learfield.
We all love a great game. There are some things we can't play with, including fentanyl. Counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are a deadly opponent. No second chances, no overtime. That's why the state of Texas is sharing this simple message. 1 pill kills. So while the Owls fight hard on the court, don't draw foul on your life by making a single deadly decision. Talk to your friends. Warn them. If a pill didn't come from a medical professional, it could be deadly. Learn more at onepillkillstx.com. Because in this fight, there are no timeouts. Just 1 pill can end the game.
Hey everyone, David Kahn here. It's time to play ball. The 2026 season is upon us, and the best way to get in the game is by listening to College Sports Now's official baseball podcast, Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers. Each week, we'll have exclusive interviews with players and coaches that take you inside the locker room as we unpack the top stories of teams all across the country. We're delivering our best fastball, so step into the batter's box and tee us up. Available wherever you podcast on the College Sports Now feed or on YouTube. Just search Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers.
Well, we mentioned the good fortunes that the Rice women's basketball team had today. The Rice swimming and diving team, their 2nd consecutive American Conference championship today. Congrats going out to the Rice swimming and diving team. They are your champs in the American yet again. 2 for 2. Way to go. Outstanding job. All right, bottom 3 now. Rice has gone in order. USC has had 2 runners stranded in both frames. They will have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters here to face Ryland Urbanzik. Isaac Cadena will start things off. He's 0 for 1. He hit one back to the mound. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. This is the 2nd season that USC is in the Big Ten. That still seems weird to say. Big Ten, USC. I missed the Pac-12. 0-1, fouled back. 0-2. No more Pac-12 football after dark. What are we supposed to do during football season at 12:30 in the morning? 0-2 here, the count on Cadena. Urbanzik brings it on home. Outside on the slider at 84. It's 1-2. USC was 37-23 a season ago, 18-12 in the Big Ten. Made it to the NCAA tournament for the first time in a decade. 1-2. He went around. Strike 3. Another slider there from Urbanzik. And Cadena goes down swinging. 2nd strikeout tonight for Ryland Urbanzik.
The raceman, number 5, Adrian Lopez.
One away for Adrian Lopez. And there is a strong contingent here tonight for Adrian Lopez. Probably about 30 to 40 people, all sitting right near us. Lopez reached on a fielder's choice back in the first, made it to third, but did not score. Strike from Urbanzik, 0-1. Andy Stankiewicz coaching over at third base. He is the head coach here at USC, his fourth year. Sergio Brown is over at first base. The 0-1 a strike. 0-2. Stankiewicz was drafted by the Yankees in the 12th round of the '86 draft. The 37 wins last season, the largest since Stankiewicz has been here and the most since 2015. 0-2, tapper foul towards the Rice dugout. Again, no balls and 2 strikes. This series for USC will conclude a 7-game opening homestand. They will go to Cal Poly next weekend. Urbanzik making sure the pitch comm still works. Has 0-2 on Lopez. And misses away and a little bit high, 1-2. USC started the season with a 3-game sweep of Pepperdine, 3-1, 11-0, and 7 and 8-5. And then beat Loyola Marymount 14-4 and 7 on Wednesday. 1-2, crushed foul to the right and not coming back. One more time, 1-2. That sweep of Pepperdine that USC had, the second straight season that USC has swept opening weekend and the third in the last 4 years. 1-2 to Lopez. Bases empty, 1 out, bottom 3, no score, Rice and USC. The pitch from Urbanzik. Just out of the zone a little bit down. It's 2-2. Urbanzik back on the bump. Staring down Anderson. Focusing on Lopez. The pitch is a ground ball, hard hit. Cannot be played by Boca Chica. It's in the left field. And Adrian Lopez is aboard for the second time today, this time via a 1-out single. One on, 1 out for Kevin Takeuchi. He has a single tonight. And his walk-up music, appropriately enough, is Taki Taki. Now, that's not personalized. I don't know what is. Kevin with a single back in the first. Went swinging for the fences there, 0-1. How are the peanuts, Pop? They good? Okay. Peanuts and hot chocolate. Perfect combination at the ballpark, I got to say. 0-1. Off the plate, solid block by Anderson. 1-1. Travel stories today. Stopped in Beverly Hills. Had the best bagel sandwich I think I've ever had in my life. One side was pastrami, and the other side was lox. And it was a work of art. I kid you not. Chekhov over at first. Lopez is back. I didn't want to eat the salmon side because it looked so pretty. Lopez at first, taking his lead. Urbanzik ready, and they'll check him again. And you can hear a few boos now from the USC faithful. 1 ball and 1 strike on Takeuchi. Urbanzik at the belt. Here's the 1-1. That's ripped right side. Lopez around second, heading to third as Duffield plays it in right center field. Takeuchi a 1-out single. Back-to-back 1-out singles on Urbanzik. Runners on the corners for USC and only 1 out in the third. Augie Lopez coming up next. Well, Rice has been bailed out a couple times tonight. Can they do it again? Lopez at third. Adrian Lopez. Takeuchi at first. Augie Lopez is the batter.
Augie Lopez.
Could this be a turning point in the game? Or can Rice turn a double play and escape yet again? They've already done it twice, not turned double plays, but they've escaped twice. USC stranding 2 in the first and 2 in the second. Urbanzik, first pitch. Wild swing and a miss. He was thinking fastball. That was nothing but. It is 0-1. Lopez almost pirouetted out of the box there. 0-1 the count. Urbanzik ready. The one-strike delivery. Below the kneecaps. It is 1-1. Runner at third is Adrian Lopez. Kevin Takeuchi is at first. A ball and a strike on Augie Lopez, who's 0 for 1 tonight with a ground ball to Davis. So the second baseman better be ready. Sees a strike, does Lopez. It's now 1-2. USC looking to break the stalemate here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The set by Urbanzik. And the pitch. On the ground, hacked towards the USC dugout. One more time at 1-2. Rice has not had a base runner tonight. Govell has put 9 up and 9 down. A few strikeouts mixed in there, too. 1-2. Eye level, 2-2. We do not know the starting pitcher tomorrow for Rice yet. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll let you know. 2-2 on Lopez. The pitch. Higher than head high. And now the count is full with Dean Carpentier looming on deck. And Carpentier and Urbanzik have a history tonight. Carpentier got hit just on the graze of the helmet. Last at bat. 32 offering. Upstairs, ball 4, they're loaded. Lopez stays at third. Adrian Lopez.
Now batting, first baseman, number 6, Dean Carpentier.
Takeuchi goes to second. Augie Lopez is at first. And Anthony Diaz is warming up in the Rice bullpen. And now David Pierce is coming out. Bixby family head baseball coach. Is this a mound visit or will this be a full change? In any event, Rice is in their biggest pickle of the game. Bases loaded and only 1 out. And Carpentier won a little bit of payback after being plucked a little bit on the helmet in his first plate appearance this evening. Now the question is, Diaz coming in or not? Patrick Riley, the home plate umpire, goes to the mound to try to break it up. And Urbanzik is finished for the night. So we have a pitching change. And Anthony Diaz will come in a pretty big jam to deal with the bases loaded and 1 out in the bottom of the third. Still no score yet, but that might change here coming up. We're back to L.A. after this timeout. It's Rice Baseball, and it is from Learfield.
We all love a great game, but there are some things we can't play with, including fentanyl. Counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are a deadly opponent. No second chances, no overtime. That's why the state of Texas is sharing this simple message. 1 pill kills. So while the Owls fight hard on the court, don't draw a foul on your life by making a single deadly decision. Talk to your friends. Warn them, if a pill didn't come from a medical professional, it could be deadly. Learn more at onepillkillstx.com, because in this fight, there are no timeouts. Just one pill can end the game.
Hey everyone, David Kahn here. It's time to play ball. The 2026 season is upon us, and the best way to get in the game is by listening to College Sports Now's official baseball podcast, Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers. Each week, we'll have exclusive interviews with players and coaches that take you inside the locker room as we unpack the top stories of teams all across the country. We're delivering our best fastball, so step into the batter's box and tee us up. Available wherever you podcast on the College Sports Now feed or on YouTube. Just search Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers.
Rice has gone to the bullpen for the first time tonight. And it is Anthony Diaz who is stepping in. The 6'2", 205 junior from Katy. The Pato High grad will try to stop the bleeding here. USC has the bases loaded and 1 out in the bottom of the third. There is still no score yet. Diaz pitched an inning and a third against Northwestern. Back on Sunday, he allowed 6 runs, all earned on 4 hits. He struck out 1 and he walked 2. So Diaz is in, and we'll see how he fares against Dean Carpentier, who was hit by Urbanzik earlier tonight in this particular contest. Yeah, Diaz started that game against Northwestern back on Sunday. Only went an inning and a third. Partial line tonight on Urbanzik, 2 1/3, 4 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He hit a guy, and he threw 58 pitches, 32 of those were called strikes. All right, they're loaded, and here's Carpentier. First pitch from the lefty, Diaz. High in the air, down the right field line. Webb coming over, foul ground, turning. He makes a basket catch, tagging from third. Lopez the play at the plate, and he slides in safely underneath. Adrian Lopez tags and scores from third. There are 2 out now, but it's now 1-0 USC. Now the question is, can we review that? Don't know if we have the technology here to do that, given the field is under construction and everything else. Apparently the answer to that is no. We could look at that at Reckling, but not here. And this is a Big Ten facility, so figure that out for yourselves, I guess. 1-0 USC. Takeuchi also tagged. He's now at third. Augie Lopez remains at first. Will Stickley has a single tonight. Deep breath from Diaz. The set and the pitch. Called a strike at the letters 0-1. USC has struck first blood. They are now up 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch, that's fouled back. It's 0-2. Runners on the corners here for the men at Troy. Takeuchi at third. You got Lopez at first. Diaz comes set. And here's the lefty's 2-strike delivery. Bouncer in front of the plate. Anderson kept it in check. 1-2. Game 3 of the series tomorrow. Hope to have you with us for that one. Then we're catching a late night out of LAX tomorrow. Should be back to Houston early Monday morning. Check up on Lopez. Back safely at first base. No other bullpen activity right now for Rice. We cannot see the USC bullpen. It's down the right field line, and that's where we're broadcasting from here with this incomplete press box. 1-2, ripped to right field. Ashley racing in. Brings it down into his glove. That is the inning. It could have been worse. USC does score the first run of the game, though, on a pair of hits. There were no errors and 2 left. The Trojans have stranded 2 in all 3 innings. Now we're done with 3. Rice now down 1-0. We're back to LA after this timeout. This is Rice University Baseball from Learfield.
Owl fans know where to stay when they come to Houston. The Courtyard by Marriott Rice University is their preferred choice, whether cheering on the team or kicking off their Rice experience during a week. Just minutes from Rice Village and less than 2 miles to campus, we provide the right mix of convenience and accessibility. Coming in spring 2025, enjoy Michelin-starred dim sum excellence in our restaurant. Cheer for the Owls by raising a glass in the lounge and start the day right with breakfast in the bistro. Call 713-661-5669 to make a reservation and be sure to ask for the Rice University rate. We look forward to welcoming you.
I'm Chris Shoppa, owner of Shoppa's. For 42 years, our family has been providing you the best John Deere products and services in the industry. One of the things I'm most proud of is when you come to Shoppa's, you are buying more than a piece of equipment. It's a commitment from our Shoppa's family to yours to support you after the sale and be there when you need us. So the next time you're in the market for a John Deere tractor, a gator, or a mower, come see us at Shoppa's and experience what we call the Shoppa's difference.
Rice Owls baseball all season long brought to you by our friends at Houston Methodist, the leading healthcare provider for Rice Athletics. Houston Methodist, leading medicine. 3 complete from Dado Field. 1-0 USC. USC has stranded 6 runners on base and has 4 hits off of Rice pitching tonight. Rice batting, they haven't had a guy reach tonight. 9 up, 9 down. Back to the top of the order. It's Boca Chica first. He flew out and foul ground to Lopez at third base. The final line on Rylander Banzik is in, and we will pass that along here presently. First pitch from Govell. Ball 1. Urbanzik tonight 2 1/3. 1 run. It was earned on 4 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Hit a guy. 58 pitches, 32 of those were strikes. The 1-0 offering is a strike call. It's 1-1. Govell, first time through the order, has 6 strikeouts. Everything else has been a flyout. 1-1, tap at the plate foul, and that caught Boca Chica too. Oof. I'll sting a little bit later. 1-2 to Boca. Cutter Gage Webb is on deck. KG tonight is 0 for 1. Strikeout victim number 1 tonight at Govell. J.C. Davis in the hole. He popped up 1 foul ground to Carpentier over at first base. The 1-2. Bouncing ball left side foul. Lopez played it beautifully, but it was on the other side of the bag. This is not cricket. 1-2 the count again on Boca Chica. Great crowd on hand tonight. A few thousand here. Also got several folks who are supporting the blue and gray down the left side. One and 2. The pitch. Jammed out of play to the right. One ball, 2 strikes. Boca Chica, the leadoff man here in inning number 4. Takes a pitch, a fastball away, 92 miles an hour. Two. Fans wanted that one here. 3-2 to Boca Chica. Well, we had a little cool visit before the game today when we were talking with David Pierce. 3-2, cold strike three. Boca Chica stunned. Ugh. Boca Chica was ready to go to first. Instead, it's out number one. 7 strikeouts now for Govell. Cutter Gage Webb is 0 for 1. Eddie Degerman was in the house tonight. Standout right-hander for Rice, drafted by the Cardinals in the 4th round of the 06 draft. Strike Tankin, 0-1. Might remember he transferred to South Maine in 2003. Started in the College World Series. He's now a doctor. 1-1 on Webb. And his kids running around too. Great to meet Eddie. 1-1 on Hunter Gage Webb, and Cutter swings and fouls it right side. KG behind the count now at 1-2. Govell has been perfect through 3 1/3 innings. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the delivery. Strike 3 called. Webb doesn't like it. That's now 8 Ks tonight for Govell.
Now batting, second baseman, number 3, J.C. Davis.
And Patrick Riley is having words with the Rice coaching staff. And not sure about that last one. Being impartial as one can be. 2 away for Davis. Bases empty. Top of the 4th. Rice down 1-0. Not a whole lot of wind to speak of tonight. The 1-0. This is through the left side. J.C. Davis is aboard with a 2-out single. That breaks up the perfect game and the no-hitter. Davis with his 2nd hit of the series. He has 2 of the 3 hits so far against USC.
Number 2, Cole Green.
And now Cole Green, who has the other hit, other than Davis. Green's 0 for 1, struck out to start the 2nd. Govell on the bump. Has been effective. 52nd pitch of the game is a strike. 0-1. Tying run is at first base. Leading run at the plate. Foul tipped in the glove of Ibarra, strike 2. Oh, and 2 on Green. Govell, middle part of the rubber, looks over at first base, brings his hands together, sporting number 95, and throws over to first to make an honest man out of Davis. 0-2 the count. Green, right-handed batter. Govell ready again. The 2-strike delivery. That is low. And needless to say, no one is real a fan of Patrick Riley's strike zone tonight. Folks thinking it's like the Great Glass Wonkavator. Upways and downways and sideways and any other way you can think of. Another look at Davis. He's back. 1-2 on Cole Green. Davis at first. 2 out. Top of 4. Rice down 1-0 to Southern Cal. Here's the 1-2. Nope, they'll throw again to first base. Trying to keep Cole Green honest. One and two. Govell brings it now. Pitch skied very high. Left center field. Cadena, the left fielder, secures it into his glove. Long F7 ends the Rice threat in the fourth. But they do have a hit. J.C. Davis made it to first base. 3.5 done. Bottom 4 coming up. USC 1 and Rice nothing. We are back to Los Angeles, California after this timeout. This is Rice University baseball from Learfield.
You probably only think about insurance when you need it. But at Higginbotham, we have local insurance specialists from coast to coast thinking about your risk and how to cover them year-round. We start with listening and end with a custom solution that fits your needs and budget. Whether it's for your home, car, family, business, or employees, Higginbotham protects what matters most to you. Higginbotham makes insurance policies personal.
Rice fans, it's a beautiful day for a home run and an even better day to be an Owl. Porsche River Oaks is stepping up as the official performance partner of Rice University, turning your Rice ID into a 2026 masterpiece. Students, start your post-game celebration with a $15,000 credit toward the all-electric Macan EV. Alumni and staff, build your legacy with a $5,000 bespoke credit toward any new 4-door Porsche. Don't wait for the ninth inning. Visit riveroaks.porsche.com to verify your status and claim your Rice rewards. Swing by our showroom on Greenbrier. We're just a home run away from the stadium, the official ride of the Rice Owls. See you at the Hedges.
The bottom half of inning number 4 is nigh upon us here. Los Angeles, California, USA. Jason Metko with you tonight. Rice did have a base runner in the top of this inning. They still are looking for their first run of the series. Were shut out last night 5-0. They are down 1-0 here. And Anthony Diaz is on for his first full inning of work now. Ryland Urbanzik started the game tonight. Eight, 9-1 here for the men of Troy. Risky, Ibarra, and Covarrubias. Risky's up first. Hit one back to the mound, which was a bunt attempt, and then Davis had to go cover first base, did an admirable job of that. High heater and then some. Ball 1 to Risky. Have not had a chance to do the out-of-town scoreboard. Let's get that going here this inning. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, again way high, 2-0. Louisiana Tech defeating Memphis today in Memphis 8-5. Cincinnati doubled up UAB in Birmingham 8-4. 2 balls and no strikes to Risky. Kicking the fire from Diaz. Outside 3-0. Here's a wild score today. South Florida hosting Georgia Southern. This was a 9-inning game. 29-4. 3-0 to Risky. And he sees a strike. East Carolina taking down number 10 North Carolina in Durham today. 10-3. Big win for the Pirates. Tulane taking down Harvard 11-9. Rice will host the Crimson later on. 3-1. Blew it by him. Swing and miss. 3-2. Final in 10 today. Charlotte beat Wright State 5-4. UTSA topping Dallas Baptist and San Antonio 10-8. Now 3-2 to Risky, and he walked him. Well, it was a good battle by Diaz to at least come back from 3-0. Ends up with a leadoff walk here for the Trojans in the fourth. Leadoff man aboard, Isaiah Ibarra. Ibarra's 0 for 1 tonight. The other American game tonight, Iowa beating Florida Atlantic down in Boca 6-1. Diaz facing Ibarra for the first time. Foul tipped a bunt, 0-1. The late game tonight starts in 40 minutes from Oahu, Wichita State, and Hawaii. From beautiful Les Murakami Stadium. Bunt again, Ibarra shows. Charging in is Green. Now they'll throw to first to check up on Risky. That was fun a few years ago when we went to the Les. Taking on the Rainbow Warriors out there. 0-1. Ibarra bunts it. About 7 feet in front of the mound. Green picks it up from third base and throws out Ibarra. The sacrifice works. Risky is now in scoring position at second. Back to the top of the order for Covarrubias. Aubrey tonight has a walk and a strikeout. Oh, wait, hold on. Walking back is Ibarra. They say that was a foul ball, apparently. Everybody was fooled by that. We thought that was a beautiful sacrifice. Well, if that's the case, then why is Risky at second base? If that was a foul ball. Oh, they called a balk on Diaz. 0-2. And Ibarra fouls it out of play. Yeah, that's got to be the only explanation. Because a foul ball would have sent back Risky. So they called a balk on Diaz before he threw it to Ibarra, who laid down the bunt. Ibarra, 0-2 count. The set. And the pitch from Diaz. And that's towards the Rice dugout. 0-2 again. So, there's nobody out and a runner at second. USC still leads 1-0. Diaz against Covarrubias. Anthony delivers the 0-2. Bouncing away there from Anderson. Risky takes off for third base. And now the insurance run is 90 feet away. 1-2 on Ibarra. Score that a pass ball. One and two. And again, Anderson has to snare that one in. Doing his best Patrick Waugh right now. 2-2 the count on Ibarra, who has new life as a batter after Diaz presumably balked. 2-2, Ibarra. Launches this to right. That's down in front of Ashley. Risky scores. 2-0 USC. There's the insurance run that the Trojans were looking for. And now Covarrubias.
Number 7, Avery Covarrubias.
Avery has walked and struck out tonight. Corners are in with a runner at first base in Ibarra. Sees ball one. It is official now. Diaz did balk. That allowed Risky to go to second and eventually score. 1-0 to Covarrubias. Diaz brings it home. Crushed to center field. Duffield on the run, settles under it. Out number 2. Correction, out number 1. First catch that Duffield has made this season. 1 out. Runner holds at first, Ibarra, and now Cadena. Cadena 0 for 2 tonight. Ground out and a strikeout. First time, though, he's facing Diaz. And Diaz misses in for ball one. Rice down 2-0. USC 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 6 left. Rice no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. The 1-ball pitch, that is smashed to deep left field. DeVinny going back, now takes steps in front of the track to make it. That carried a long way on this cool night, but not as far as Cadena would have liked. It's a long second out. 2 away for Adrian Lopez.
Number 5, Adrian Lopez.
Adrian has brought a crowd tonight. And he's had a pretty good night at the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice, a single and a run scored. The score is 2-0 Southern Cal. Runner at first and 2 out in the home half of the 4th. Ball 1 to Lopez. You're just joining us. Ryland Urbanzik started the game. The Rice hurler only went 2 1/3 tonight. 1 run it was earned on 4 hits. 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. 1-0 to Lopez. Fouled it at the plate. 1-1. For Rice in the 5th, 5, 6, and 7 with Rios, Ashlock, and DeVinny. One ball, 1 strike. Diaz ready. Deep breath, the pitch. Low in the zone. 2-1. Isaiah Ibarra still at first base. He has an RBI this inning. Scoring Maddox Risky. 2-1 on Lopez. Diaz fires. Pitch is fouled to the left. 2-2 now. Pitcher tomorrow for Rice to be determined. Andrew Johnson, we know, will throw for USC. 2-2, Lopez. Kicking the fire from Diaz. Down and in, full count. No activity in the Rice bullpen yet. Really, the pitching has not been the issue in this series. It's the lack of hitting. Rice still has not had a base runner reach second base. 3-2, Adrian Lopez. The payoff on the way from Diaz, skied over everybody's heads behind home plate. And that's off to the section of portable toilets that are here. Yes, even that infrastructure is not finished. In some resemblance, it's like Riviera Golf Club this weekend, hosting the Genesis Open. 3-2 the count on Lopez. Kicking the fire from Diaz. Off the top of the screen behind the plate. I'll say this, Lopez is making Diaz work. Runner at first base for Southern Cal is Isaiah Ibarra. 2 men are out. We're in the bottom of the fourth. USC already leads 2-0. Diaz at the belt, the lefty. Payoff again. Lopez smashes it high. Left center field. Davini sprinting over from left. Secures it into his glove, and that's the inning. 3 flyouts that inning, but a run scores, courtesy of Maddox Risky from an RBI off the bat of Isaiah Ibarra. A run for USC that inning on a hit. No Rice errors and 1 left. 4 have been played here in LA. New score reads Southern Cal 2, Rice nothing. Back with the 5th in a minute and a half. Live from LA, it's Rice Baseball from Learfield.
Your health is personal, which is why your Houston Methodist primary care team takes the time to get to know you and your unique goals, offering personalized health care at more than 40 locations throughout Greater Houston, with same-day clinics when you're sick and expert specialists when you need them. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Load the bases with smart retirement planning and help fill life's next inning with home runs. Start strategizing by attending our 2-night comprehensive retirement planning university course. It's interactive, instructor-led, and covers what you need to know when it comes to retirement planning, taxes, income strategies, common mistakes, and more. Can you get a grand slam? Reserve your seat at retirementplanninguniversity.com. That's retirementplanninguniversity.com. Retirement Planning University is a nonprofit and not an accredited university. Rice University is not a client. See website for disclosures. Go Owls!
Inning number 5 about to commence from LA. Rice still looking for a run. They're down 2-0 to Southern Cal. Grant Govell is back on for another inning of work where he has thrown 55 pitches so far tonight. He has struck out 8 Rice batters, including 5 in a row. Has only given up 1 hit tonight. That was to J.C. Davis with 2 outs in the 4th. All right, here we go with the 5th. Rios, Ashlock, and Davini. See if Rice can turn the tide here. Need something to go their way. Rios shows a bunt as he tries to run, too, and he fouled at the plate. 0-1. 0-1. Rice men's basketball is down in the Crescent City. They're taking on the Tulane Green Wave tomorrow. That is a 1 o'clock tip from Uptown. 0-1. Fastball outside from Govell. It's 1-1. JP will be on the air with the Methodist Hospital pregame show tomorrow at 12:45. They're pretty much must-wins the rest of the way for Rob Lanier's team. 1-1. Breaking ball in. Floats down for a strike. 1-2. Reminder this season, the American tournament is different. You're the top 2 seeds. You get a bye and then another bye all the way to the semifinals. 1-2, Rio stays alive. However, not all the teams make the tournament. There are no play-in games this year. So if you don't finish in the top 10, you don't go. And right now, Rice is on the outside looking in. They're presently 11th. 1-2, swing and a miss. 4 strike 3, and now Govell has 9 strikeouts tonight. 1 away in the 5th. Mason Ashlock is the batter.
Now batting, right fielder, number 27, Mason Ashlock.
Meanwhile, the Rice women victorious today, maintaining their lead as the front runners to win the American Conference regular season title. Ashlock takes high for ball 1. Rice has obviously locked up a spot in the tournament. They have not locked up a bye, though, at least not yet. Strike call, 1-1. Nor have they locked up the double bye. But I believe there are scenarios where either one or both could happen if they win in Temple on Wednesday. Strike taken to Ashlock 1-2. Rice's next home game for the women is coming up a week from today. They will be hosting the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. 1-2, bouncer in front of the plate, 2-2. That'll be another day where Metco's pulling double duty. Did opening day for baseball on TV for game one and then did the women's game that night. Well, we're going to do it again, sort of. The women will take on the Golden Hurricane at 1 o'clock a week from today. And then baseball on the radio to follow versus Harvard. Pitch fouled at the plate, 2-2. Base is empty. We are in the fifth. One out. I'm still trying to find a run this series. They're down 2-0. Govell has pitched a gem. Ashlock hangs around. He fouls another one back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rice at 3-3. USC at 5-0. Those are the records coming into play tonight. 2-2. Cold strike 3 on the outside corner. Slider just grazed that part of the plate. 10 strikeouts now for Grant Govell. And Rice has now struck out 24 times so far in these 2 games. 2 away for Deviney, who's 0 for 1. He was strikeout victim number 4 to lead off the third. Ball 1. Rice is a team striking out 14 times last night, now 10 here tonight. Deviney, wild swing and a miss, 1-1. Was thinking fastball, and there's that slider again at 82. It is a beautiful night. It's a little chilly. Not as chilly as last night, though. Here's a dribbler right side to Covarrubias at second. 1-2-3 goes Rice in the fifth. 4.5 done. Still 2-0 USC. USC winning last night 5-0. They're winning tonight 2-0. Ball one. The hitting has been anemic. A 1-0. A little bit high and then some, 2-0. In some respects, it feels like you've bet all in on a daily double in Jeopardy. And you think you'd know. 2-0 to Takeuchi. Takes it high level, 3-0. Three balls and no strikes on the center fielder for the Trojans. Sees a letter high strike, 3-1. It is 66 degrees now. This time last night it was in the 50s. 3-1. Upstairs, ball four. Takeuchi is aboard for the third time tonight. And Dean Carpentier is on deck, but first, it's Augie Lopez.
Designated hitter, number 24, Augie Lopez.
Augie has a walk, and he has grounded out to Davis at second base. Runner at first is Takeuchi. USC looking for more insurance. They've got a little bit of it right now. They're up 2-0. Lefty on lefty matchup here. As Lopez with the open stance. Diaz ready. And this is smashed to left center field. Hustling back to the wall. It's a one-hop off the wall. Davini's there to play it. Takeuchi wheeling around third. He will score standing up. It is an RBI double for Augie Lopez, and now it is 3-0 Southern Cal. And they play the Fight On Fight song here in LA. Good piece of hitting from Augie Lopez.
First baseman, number 6, Dean Carpentier.
USC now leads 3-0. Carpentier has been hit by a pitch tonight, and he has flown out to Webb at first. 3 runs now on 6 hits. Checked his swing. It's called a strike anyway, 0-1. Activity in the Rice bullpen. Anthony Diaz on the mound. Ethan Atchley's warming up. 1-1 on Carpentier. Rice only went to the pen once last night and once on Wednesday against Purdue. But they might be going to the pen yet again here tonight. Diaz ready. Here's the 1-1. And that hits him square flush in the back. That is the second time that Carpentier has been hit tonight. He was grazed in the top of the head off of Urbanzik in the second, and now he takes a line shot from Diaz. Runners at first and second now. Still nobody out, and Will Stickley's coming to the plate. Stickley with a single night. Had a home run and a double last night. Bixby family head baseball coach David Pierce coming to the mound. This might be all she wrote for Diaz, and Ethan Atchley continuing to loosen. We will see if he checks in. It's 3-0 USC. There's nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. And the Trojans have runners at first and second here. Lopez at second after the RBI double that scored Kevin Takeuchi, and then going to second base after Carpentier was plunked in the back. Coach Pierce taking his time here, talking with the entire infield. A lengthy chat, more than likely giving as much time as Ashley needs here. Now the change is official. So Ethan Ashley is coming in, and with that, we will take a break. USC is now leading 3-0, and they have runners at first and second with nobody out in the bottom of the fifth inning. We return to Los Angeles after this timeout. This is Rice University baseball from Learfield.
We all love a great game, but there are some things we can't play with, including fentanyl. Counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are a deadly opponent. No second chances, no overtime. That's why the state of Texas is sharing this simple message. One pill kills. So while the Owls fight hard on the court, don't draw a foul on your life by making a single deadly decision. Talk to your friends. Warn them. If a pill didn't come from a medical professional, it could be deadly. Learn more at onepillkillstx.com, because in this fight, there are no timeouts. Just one pill can end the game.
Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot.
Second pitcher out of the pen tonight for the Blue and Gray, and it is Ethan Ashley, the 6'0", 180 sophomore from Heath, Texas. 0-1 in 9 appearances out of the bullpen a season ago for Rice. And he will come in to face runners at first and second, and nobody out in the fifth, with USC leading by the score of 3-0. So far this season, Ashley has pitched an inning and 2/3. He did that Sunday against Northwestern. 3 runs all earned on 4 hits, a walk, and a strikeout. You're just tuning in. Rice started Rylander Bansick tonight, who lasted 2 1/3. 1 run it was earned on 4 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Also hit a batter. Threw 58 pitches, 32 of those were strikes. Anthony Diaz went an inning and 2/3, and now it's Ashley. Again, with 2 on and no one out in the fifth, and his team down 3-0. Stickley has all intention of bunting here. Now he pulls it back and he swings and chops it to the mound. Ashley picks it up, throws awkwardly to second, and sliding in safely is Carpentier. That had the entire infield confused and flummoxed. They were anticipating a bunt, and Stickley swung on it and put some pretty good torque on it, and then when Ashley fielded it, he really had no chance to go anywhere but second base. Carpentier is safe. Lopez goes to third on the play, and Stickley reaches on a fielder's choice. How about Will Stickley making his collegiate debut over the last couple of games? Now they're loaded for Risky. Risky takes ball 1. So Stickley pulls a Houdini act. Everyone thinks he's going to bunt, and he doesn't. And now they're loaded with nobody out. The 1-0, a strike call, 1-1. Stickley's first career at bat last night was a home run. He also had a double. I think he might have worked himself in the lineup for tomorrow. 1-1, Risky hits this well, left center field. Davini coming over, And then Duffield waves him off to make the catch, but tagging from third and scoring is Lopez. And now it is 4-0 USC. A sack fly RBI for Maddox Risky. And it's getting late early. 4-0 Southern Cal.
Number 18, Isaiah Ibarra.
I'll bring up Ibarra, who had an RBI single back in the fourth. Sees a strike, 0-1. We thought he had reached on a bunt earlier in that at bat last inning, but then he was called back because Diaz balked. 0-1. Ibarra takes in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carpentier at second, Stickley at first. 4-0 Southern Cal. Rice has yet to respond with a run at all this series. 1-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. Throw down to third, the tag made in plenty of time. What a gun from Anderson to Green to tag out Carpentier. And there are 2 away just like that. Tip of the cap to Mr. Anderson on a fine throw. Stickley did take second, by the way. Both runners were going. And Ibarra's now behind the count, 1-2. The set by Atchley. The pitch. Checked his swing. No appeal. I don't think he went anyway. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second is Stickley. Swing and a miss. Slider at 80. First strikeout tonight for Ethan Atchley. But USC adds another 2 runs that inning on a double. And a guy was hit. No errors. And 1 man left. 5 out of 9 done. It's now 4-0 Southern Cal over Rice. We come back to Los Angeles after this timeout. It's Rice baseball from Learfield.
Rice fans, it's a beautiful day for a home run and an even better day to be an Owl. Porsche River Oaks is stepping up as the official performance partner of Rice University, turning your Rice ID into a 2026 masterpiece. Students, start your post-game celebration with a $15,000 credit toward the all-electric Macan EV. Alumni and staff, build your legacy with a $5,000 bespoke credit toward any new 4-door Porsche. Don't wait for the 9th inning. Visit riveroaks.porsche.com to verify your status and claim your Rice rewards. Swing by our showroom on Greenbrier. We're just a home run away from the stadium, the official ride of the Rice Owls. See you at the Hedges.
A breast cancer diagnosis can turn your world upside down. But your Houston Methodist team assures you they'll use the latest cancer research and technologies, collaborating to treat and remove the tumor and reconstruct your breasts, restoring symmetry, sensation, and your sense of self. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Inning number 6 now, and Rice needs to find offense. That ain't looking good. They trail Southern Cal 4-0. We got 8, 9, and 1 this inning. Duffield, Anderson, and Boca Chica. Grant Govell is still on the mound, and why not? He's only allowed a hit tonight. Strike 1 to Duffield. He's also struck out 10 batters. And he just threw his 71st pitch. 0-1. Bunt back to the mound. Scooped up by Govell. Throws to first, out number 1. Solid recovery by the pitcher. 1 away. And Eric Anderson coming up. Second plate appearance for him this evening.
Now batting, catcher, number 18, Eric Anderson.
Anderson 0 for 1. Strikeout victim number 6. Shout out to Dad for making the trip. He's heading back to San Diego where it might be a little bit warmer. Good to see him. Last time he was with us was Stanford, and that was an adventure. Anderson 0 for 1 as we mentioned. 1 out, base is empty. Govell missing ball 1. Had Mom visit the booth a couple times, at least once. That was at Reckling. 1-0. Big cut, big miss by Anderson, 1-1. We understand that there are still some audio issues tonight. Unfortunately, it's nothing on our end, folks. It is a Learfield issue, we've been told. 1-1, smacked out of play behind the plate, 1-2. Maybe tomorrow everything will be just fine. Circumstances beyond our control for a second consecutive night. 1-2, breaking ball outside. Good curve there from Govell, but it missed. 2-2 to Anderson. The pitch from Govell. Checked his swing. He did not go. We have a perfect vantage point down the left field line. 3-2. It has turned out to be a picture-perfect night in the City of Angels. 3-2 is in, ball 4. That is the first walk by Govell tonight. And Rice has their second base runner this evening. Anderson is at first. Back to the top of the Al order in Boca Chica.
Now batting, shortstop, 44, Hiram Boca Chica Jr.
Boca's 0 for 2. He's flown out to Lopez at third, and he has struck out. Runner at first is Anderson. Govell's pitch. Beautiful curve, strike 1. Game 3 tomorrow. Still do not know who's going to start for Rice. We do know the starting pitcher tomorrow for USC. That's Andrew Johnson. 0-1 off the plate, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. The count. Anderson to a decent over at first. Foul ground, base side, out of play, and into the concourse. It takes a hop. No one made the on it. How was that possible? There were like 15 people there. Nobody brought a glove tonight? For shame. For shame. 1-2. Should take away a run for that. 1-2, bounce in front of the plate, 2-2 on Boca Chica. Let me guess, they left the gloves in the car. Yeah, probably. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Anderson off feet again. Govell is ready. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. 11 strikeouts tonight for Grant Govell. The pitching this is Rice has no answers for.
Now batting, first number 8, Hunter Gage Webb.
2 away. Anderson is still at first. It's KG Webb's time to shine, hopefully. He is 0 for 2 tonight. The first pitch. Back to the 0-1. Rice with runners reaching safely tonight. This with a 2-out single in the 4th and Anderson a 1-out walk this inning in the 6th. The 1-strike pitch in the infield pop. First baseman Pintier near the mat. That's the inning. No runs, no errors. Anderson stranded at first base. Rice is still not had a runner in this series make it to second. Bottom of the sixth coming up after this timeout. Southern Cal rise 4-0. This is University Mace Player.
Shoppa. Shoppas. For 42 years, our family has been providing you the best John products and services in the industry. One of the things I'm most proud of is when you come to us, you are buying more than a piece of equipment. It's a commitment from our Shoppas family to yours to support you after this and be when you need us. So, time you're in the market for a John Deere tractor, a Gator, or a mower, come sit Shoppas and experience what we call the Shoppas difference.
You probably only think about insurance when you need it, but at Higginbotham, we have local insurance specialists from coast to coast thinking about your risk and how to cover them year-round. We start with listening and end with a custom solution that fits your needs and budget. Whether it's for your home, car, business, or needs, Higginbotham protect what matters most to you. Higginbotham makes insurance policies personal.
Party now. We got Montel Jordan's This Is Do It going. USC Rice, This Is How to Do It. 4-0 Southern Cal 6. Jason Metco with you this evening from Dado Field on the campus of Southern in Los Angeles. Ethan Ashley is on for his first full inning of work, and he faces Covarrubias, Cadena, and Lopez, the top third of the Trojan order. His team is down 4. And Avery takes a strike on. Covarrubias with a walk in the first. Cadena on deck 0 for 3. Lopez in the hole is 1 for 2. Ashley fires in a strike, 0-2. Final line tonight on Anthony Diaz ice. An inning and 2/3 of work. 3 runs. All on 2 hit. 0-2, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ashley with another strikeout. The last one with 1. Starts this with 1. 1 away for Cadena. Finishing the line on this here. Threw a wild hit a guy. 30 pitches tonight, 20 of those were strikes. Cadena 0 for 3 now. Bit of a shift to the right. And Davis played deep in the hole at second. Bouncing ball to Davis. Plays it chest. Out. U.S. not gone 1-2-3 tonight. They might here in the 6th, though. 2 up, 2 down. Adrian Lopez stepping up.
Third baseman, number 5, Adrian Lopez.
Mentioned this a few times now. Lopez has supporters here tonight. In fact, most of Section 103 is supporting Adrian Lopez tonight. Good crowd on hand for him. second. 23 runs batted in. Now 3-0 to Zito. And Chabot is a bit of a lost cause right now. (3-0) to Zito. The DH now stepping in for Rios, who was 0 for 2. Payoff, or the 3-0 I should say, is called a strike. It's now 3-1. I'm not entirely convinced Zito's going to swing here. He might just make Chabot try to walk him. 3-1. Here it comes. Ball 4. Zito's aboard with a one-out walk. First plate appearance of the season, and Michaels at first base. And for the first time this series, Rice has multiple base runners aboard. And that will force Andy Stankiewicz to come out and make a pitching change. This will be all for Chabot. He did not do as long as he would like tonight. Just a third of an inning. So another first in this series. USC makes a pitching change during an inning. And Chabot is done. We will have the pitching change for you on the other side of this timeout. Rice still trails by the score of 4-0, but they could be making up some ground. Back to LA after this timeout.
Work, family, and health is a lot to make. Houston Methodist has an offer. Kid primer checkup, personalized orthopedics to keeping, and expert specialties like cardiology, neurology, and GI, all in one manageable system, so you can stay healthy and strong. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Load the bases with smart retirement planning. Help fill life inning with funds. Start strategizing by attending our 2 comprehensive retirement planning university course. It's active, instructor-led, covers what you need when it comes to retirement planning. Taxes, income strategies, common mistakes, and more. Can you get a gram? University course. It's interactive, instructor-led, and covers what you need to know when it comes to retirement planning, taxes, income strategies, common mistakes, and more. Can you get a Grand Slam? Reserve your seat at retirementplanninguniversity.com. That's retirementplanninguniversity.com. Retirement Planning University is a nonprofit and not an accredited university. Rice University. Not an accredited university. Rice University is not a client. See website for disclosures. Go Owls!
USC has gone to the bullpen. The Trojans have gone to the bullpen here. And the new pitcher is Sax Matson. Matson, M-A-T-S-O-N. Matson is now in for USC. Get some info on him here presently. It's a 6'2", 213 junior from Olympia, Washington. The most appearances for the Trojan pitching staff last season. He came in 26 times. Those were fourth most in the conference, the Big Ten Conference. He had 39 strikeouts in 27 1/3 total innings of work. And he faces Mason Ashlock here in the 7th. First pitch to him, ball 1. Runners at first and second here for Rice. J.C. Davis at second. Michael Zito is at first. And the 1-0 gets away there. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Matson, the third pitcher tonight used for USC. Grant Govell started the game. He pitched to Jim. 6 innings of work. 2-0 the count. Hard hit grounder left side. Risky can't make the play. It's into left field. Rounding third, heading for home. Davis slides in safely. And the Owls are on the board for the first time in the series. They're down 4-1. Mason Ashlock, an RBI single with one out, scoring Davis. And the Owls now bring up the tying run to the plate in Jacob DeVinny. DeVinny is 0 for 2 tonight. He has struck out and grounded out. Well, DeVinny is now being benched. Garrett Boehm is batting for DeVinny. So Boehm represents the tying run at the plate. .222 average this season, 2 hits and an RBI. Pitch number 1 he sees is ball 1. Boehm yesterday batted 5th and played first base. He was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch on the way from Etzid foul to the left side, and that went a line drive hard into the Rice dugout. I think everyone's all right. That was a bit scary. Rice most certainly has a chance. 1 ball, 1 strike on Boehm. Zito at second, Ashlock at first. High and away, 2-1. And the momentum, she is starting to turn. USC fans are a little bit fidgety at the moment. Madsen ready, the lefty. Here's the 2-1 to Boehm. Missing upstairs on a slider, it's 3-1. Hitters count to Boehm. Can the Texas Tech transfer answer? 1 out. Top of 7. Rice is broken through the stalemate. They're down 4-1. Boehm takes high, ball 4, and they are loaded. Zito to third. Ashlock to second. Boehm walks. That is the 3rd walk this inning giving up by USC pitching.
Center fielder, number 9, Trey Duffield.
And now Trey Duffield with a chance. Duffield's first game this season. He is 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a grounder to the mound. The leading run is at the plate. Duffield goes to the fences and comes up empty, strike 1. USC would kill for a double play ball right about now. 0-1 to Duffield. Checked his swing, he went. Was anticipating a fastball, and that was a curve, and now it's 0-2. Eric Anderson is on deck. Rice down 4-1. They have the bases loaded with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. Sax Madsen ready. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was a big first strikeout for Sax Madsen. They are now 2 away in the 7th, and Eric Anderson will step up.
Eric Anderson.
Anderson, the catcher, 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. He has also struck out. Rice on the board. They're down 4-1. Bases loaded, 2 out in the 7th. Zito at third. Ashlock at second. Boehm at first. Madsen ready to deal. The pitch. Strike 1. Certainly the best chance that Rice has had so far in the series. 0-1 on Anderson. Weakly hit ground ball, foul towards the first base coaching box, now 0-2. And USC is a strike away from ending the Rice threat here, the most substantial threat of the series. 0-2 to Eric Anderson. Sax Mather brings it in. Off the plate. USC contingent thinks otherwise. 1-2. I love it how fans down the first baseline think it's a strike when they have no vantage point of whether or not it broke the plane or not because of where they're sitting. 1-2 Anderson. Swings and misses, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts by Sax Matson shuts down the Rice attempt to come back here in the 7th. But the Owls do score their first run of the series. 1 run on a hit, but they also stranded the bases loaded. They've left 5 on tonight. Stretch time here in L.A. New score reads USC 4, Rice 1. Back with the bottom of the 7th in a minute. It's Rice baseball from Learfield.
Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot.
Owl fans know where to stay when they come to Houston. The Courtyard by Marriott, Rice University, is their preferred choice, whether cheering on the team or kicking off their Rice experience during O Week. Just minutes from Rice Village and less than 2 miles to campus, we provide the right mix of convenience and accessibility. Coming in spring 2025, enjoy Michelin-starred dim sum excellence in our restaurant. Cheer for the Owls by raising a glass in the lounge and start the day right with breakfast in the bistro. Call 713-661-5669 to make a reservation and be sure to ask for the Rice University rate. We look forward to welcoming you.
I must say, they sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game beautifully here. They do sing it twice during the 7th inning stretch, which I don't know if I've ever heard that before. But, you know, you do you, I guess. Bottom of the 7th inning. Rice on the board. They're still down 3, 4-1. 4, 5, and 6 hitters here, as Rice has made a couple of defensive changes. Ethan Ashley is still on the mound. The first pitch to Takeuchi, missing inside, ball 1. Jacob Deviney is out of the game. Trey Duffield is now in left. The 0-1 up and in. Now 2-0. Duffield moves from center to left. And Davila is in the game in center. Lance Davila. 2-1 the count now on Takeuchi as he swings and misses. So Landis Davila is now in center. Everybody else is still where they are. Green, Boca Chica, Davis, and Webb in the infield left to right. Ashlock still in right. Anderson catching. 2-1 up in the air. This might be trouble. Shallow right center field. 3 players coming back. And finally it is Green or Davis. Yeah, it's Davis who says I have it. That is out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, 24.
1 away, and the batter now is Lopez. Augie Lopez, that is. Augie has an RBI double tonight. That was back in the 5th inning. Also has drawn a walk tonight. Smacks this foul to the right. The count is 0-1. 2:05 first pitch tomorrow. We will be on the air Central Time at 1:50. That means a little bit after noon start here in L.A. 1 swing and a miss, 0-2. Got a late flight tomorrow night out of LAX. That's Los Angeles International Airport for you folks unaffiliated with the LAX distinction. Should get back to Hobby Airport pretty early Monday morning. 0-2 off the plate, 1-2 now to Lopez. Base is empty, 1 out, bottom 7. USC leads by the score of 4-1. The Owls did score a run in the 7th. Needed a few more, though. They stranded the bases loaded. 1-2 is now 2-2 as Lopez takes away. Ethan Ashley coming on in here. They saw Rylander Banzik start tonight. Anthony Diaz followed him. 2-2. Little chopper to the right side, foul. Reminder tomorrow, also Rice men's basketball on the air. Men are at ECU. Nope, check that. That's where the women were today. The men are at Tulane. 2-2, fouled at the plate. And again, one more time, a shout out to the Rice women today. They beat ECU. 19 wins in a row now. And the swimming and diving team won another American Conference championship today. 2-2, that's in the turf. It is 3-2 now on Lopez. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 8 left on tonight for the men of Troy. Payoff, swing and a miss, strike 3. Ethan Ashley now with 3 strikeouts this evening. 2 up, 2 down in the 7th for USC. Dean Carpentier is coming up now. The pride of HB, Huntington Beach. He has been hit by 2 different pitchers tonight. Swing and a miss off of Ashley. Slider 80. 0-1. Carpentier's helmet was grazed back in the 2nd inning by Urbanzik. And then in the 5th, he was hit square flush in the back by Diaz. 1-1 now. A ball and a strike. Carpentier takes shoulder high. And the count is 2 balls and a strike. USC has started off 5-0. This is launched way out of play towards the tennis center. 2-2. Two-two delivery at the shoulders again. Now the count is run full. USC started the season with a sweep of Pepperdine. Beat Loyola Marymount here on Wednesday night and then won last night. 3-2 slider and it bounces away from Anderson. Picks it up in the on-deck circle. Throw is just a bit late. It's a heck of a recovery by Eric Anderson just to go after the ball and make a play. Goes down as a strikeout, but the inning continues as Carpentier is aboard. Or is he? Now the umpires will confer. Which is interesting because they did not do so earlier on in this contest when there was a play at the plate, and now they will in fact review whether or not Carpentier is safe at first base. Now that brings up the question. I believe it was Lopez who scored the first run of the game. Why that play was not reviewed. Because it was pretty much bang-bang at the plate. But the umpires do have access to replay after all here at Dado Field. So they will peer into the replay and see what they find. Big Ten Plus is broadcasting these games. They are an outlet of the conference. And all of their games are broadcast and operated by students of the corresponding university. So here at USC, it's all USC students. So a little bit different than ESPN Plus, where they bring in folks who have done this a few years in the professional ranks. These kids are all learning on the fly, and as we say in the biz, they're getting reps. There is also no professional radio here either for USC. It's student-run radio broadcasting the games, and they're sitting on the other end of our club-level seating arrangement that we have here at Dado Field. So future broadcasters of America coming here to USC. This is a hotbed of activity, as you can imagine, for an up-and-coming sportscaster. You've got the Los Angeles market. San Diego's only about an hour south of here. LA is going to be hosting the Olympics in a couple of years. They've got the Super Bowl next year. What a time to learn. They are reviewing whether or not Carpentier is safe at first or if Anderson made the play in time off the drop third strike. At present, Carpentier is ruled safe at first base. There are 2 out in the bottom of the 7th, and Southern Cal leads by the score of 4-1. I will say this, the DJ has been on point the entire week. In here, at least kind of music that my demographic and maybe folks younger are digging. All right, the umpires have come out of their cave where they have reviewed the previous play. All right, the umpires have come out of their cave where they have reviewed the previous play. And is Carpentier safe or out? He is ruled to be out at first. USC 4 and Rice 1. Back with the top of the 8th inning for you after this timeout. Live from Los Angeles. It is Rice University baseball from Learfield.
We all love a great game, but there are some things we can't play with, including fentanyl. Counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are a deadly opponent. No second chances, no overtime. That's why the state of Texas is sharing this simple message. One pill kills. So while the Owls fight hard on the court, don't draw a foul on your life by making a single deadly decision. Talk to your friends. Warn them. If a pill didn't come from a medical professional, it could be deadly. Learn more at onepillkillstx.com. Because in this fight, there are no timeouts. Just one pill can end the game.
Hey everyone, David Kahn here. It's time to play ball. The 2026 season is upon us, and the best way to get in the game is by listening to College Sports Now's official baseball podcast, Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers. Each week, we'll have exclusive interviews with players and coaches that take you inside the locker room as we unpack the top stories of Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers. Each week, we'll have exclusive interviews with players and coaches that take you inside the locker room as we unpack the top stories of teams all across the country. We're delivering our best fastball, so step into the batter's box and tee us up.
From Dado Field, campus of USC. The score is still 4-1. USC maintaining this lead on Rice. Jason Metco with you tonight. Series concludes tomorrow at 2:05. We'll be on the air at 1:50 Central from right here. With sun tomorrow, which will be a pleasant change. Leadoff men here for the blue and gray in the 8. Boca Chica, Webb, and Davis. Facing Sax Madsen. And he fires in an 89-mile-an-hour heater for strike 1. Boca Chica has struck out twice tonight and flown out to third. 0-1 off the plate. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Webb's 0 for 3. Davis is 1 for 2 with a hit, a walk, and a run scored. Boca went chasing there and foul tipped in the glove of Ibarra, 1 and 2. Well, we hope you can join us for Game 3 tomorrow. Rice pitcher to be determined. We do know that USC is going to be throwing Andrew Johnson. 1-2, that's fouled back. Boca stays alive. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 here on Boca Chica. Owls down 3 runs. So we play on here in the 8th. 1-2 grazes off the dish. 2-2. Andrew Johnson tomorrow starting pitcher for USC is a 6'3", 210 sophomore. He had 5 scoreless innings on the mound Sunday against Pepperdine and was the 3rd straight starter to throw 5 scoreless innings in their start this season. 1-1. Bouncing ball back to the mound. Snow cone play. Madsen throws to first. There's 1 away. Yeah, Madsen with that snow cone. The ball just hanging on the lip of the glove there. 1 away in the 8th. KG Webb steps up. 0 for 3 tonight. Couple of strikeouts. Grant Govell stands to pick up the win tonight. Pitch number 1. A little bit high. Fastball 90. 1-0. Most of the crowd has stayed here as temperatures continue to drop. 1-0, missing. 2 balls and no strikes. Tomorrow I think it's supposed to be like 70 to 75. Boy, that sounds luxurious. 2-0 is the count. And the pitch as a squeaking car goes somewhere out there. Strike call. 2-1 on Webb. Base is empty, 1 out. We are in the 8th. The 2-1 pummeling in a strike there is Madsen. 2-2. Bit of a disagreement from Webb. Madsen, the lefty, bringing his hands together here. 2-2. That is near the ankles. Full count. Yeah, tomorrow, sun and 75. I like that a lot. 3-2 to Webb. Madsen brings it in there. Strike 3 called. Webb shakes his head. He didn't like the last strike. That one he accepts, but it's been a bit of a war tonight with the home plate umpire, Patrick Riley, on both sides. That is now 3 strikeouts for Madsen. Rice is 2 up, 2 down in the 8th, and J.C. Davis steps up. Davis with a single in the 4th, a walk in the 7th to lead it off, and he has scored the only run in the series. And now Andy Stankiewicz is coming out, and this will be all for Madsen. Another pitching change here for the men of Troy, who have a 4-1 lead at the top of the 8th with 2 out and no one on. Back with a change for you after this. It's Rice Baseball from Learfield.
We all love a great game, but there are some things we can't play with, including fentanyl. Counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are a deadly opponent. No second chances, no overtime. That's why the state of Texas is sharing this simple message. 1 pill kills. So while the Owls fight hard on the court, don't draw a foul on your life by making a single deadly decision. Talk to your friends. Warn them, if a pill didn't come from a medical professional, it could be deadly. Learn more at onepillkillstx.com, because in this fight, there are no timeouts. Just one pill can end the game.
Hey everyone, David Kahn here. It's time to play ball. The 2026 season is upon us, and the best way to get in the game is by listening to College Sports Now's official baseball podcast, Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers. Each week, we'll have exclusive interviews with players and coaches that take you inside the locker room as we unpack the top stories of teams all across the country. We're delivering our best fastball, so step into the batter's box and tee us up. Available wherever you podcast on the College Sports Now feed or on YouTube. Just search Dugouts, Dumbbells, and Dingers.
Bit of Houston local flair coming into pitch here for the men of Troy. It is Adam Troy, a 6'3", 215 righty from Summer Creek High School. He's a transfer from Pepperdine right down the road. Last season for Pepperdine, he made 21 appearances, had 6 saves. In 23 and a third innings of work, struck out 27 and walked just 11 with an ERA of around 5 3/4. So far this season, he has faced his former club twice. He went 2 innings against Pepperdine on Friday of last week, allowed 2 hits, and struck out 4. One of those hits was a double. And then on Sunday against Pepperdine, he won an inning, and he struck out the side. So now the Summer Creek High grad will face, no doubt, one of the teams he admired growing up as a kid, the blue and gray of the Rice Owls. He comes into the game with the bases empty and 2 out. The batter is J.C. Davis. Rice is down 4-1 here. Pitch from Troy, missing for ball 1. It is somewhat ironic that a man of Troy is now the pitcher for the men of Troy. Some nice symbolism behind that. 1-0, up and in, 2 balls and no strikes. Two out, Rice down 3. The pitch. Called a strike, even though Davis was ducking away from that. 2-1. Troy played at Summer Creek High under head coach DJ Wilson, second team All-State. Set the school record for most strikeouts in a game with 17. 2-1, taken for a strike, 2-2. Over 38 innings, he was 6-0 with 60 strikeouts as a senior and had an ERA of .73. Back-to-back District 21 6A first-team selection as a junior and a senior. 2-2 off to the parking lot. And he was 6A All-State third team his senior year. His dad, Patrick, played baseball as a New Mexico State Aggie. Two. Hard hit grounder up the middle. J.C. Davis with his second hit tonight. What a pickup he has been off the portal coming in from Weatherford. 2 hits tonight, a walk and a run scored for Davis. That brings up Cole Green with 2 out and a runner at first. Rice down 3 runs, 4-1. Green is 0 for 3. All the ways you can get out. Strike out, fly out, ground out. Set by Troy, the righty. First pitch, 94 on the gun, but missing, ball 1. Boy, the fans are really giving it tonight to Patrick Riley. 1-0 the count to Cole Green. Fastball up, 2-0. Game 3 of the series tomorrow, 2:05. That is Central Time. We will be on the air tomorrow at 1:50. 2-0 dancing in, 3-0. 3 straight fastballs from Troy, but he's missed everywhere. Rice within striking distance here, but they're running out of outs. Three and 0. High strike call, 3-1. That's been there most of the night. Well, we have already surpassed the time of game from last night. Last night we finished about 5 minutes ago. 3-1, big cut and a miss, 3-2 to Green. But time is but a construct. Still debating amongst some of us if we're going to wake up tomorrow early and watch the men's gold medal hockey game between the U.S. and Canada. That starts at 7 o'clock back in Houston, but 5 a.m. here. 3-2, strike 3 called. Green knew it. Still has a word, though, for Patrick Riley. First strikeout tonight for Troy, and Rice is done in the 8th. No runs, another hit from J.C. Davis, but he's stranded at first base. Bottom 8 coming up. USC still up by 3. It's Southern Cal 4 and Rice 1. We return to Los Angeles after this timeout. It's Rice baseball from Learfield.
You probably only think about insurance when you need it. But at Higginbotham, we have local insurance specialists from coast to coast thinking about your risk and how to cover them year-round. We start with listening and end with a custom solution that fits your needs and budget. Whether it's for your home, car, family, business, or employees, Higginbotham protects what matters most to you. Higginbotham makes insurance policies personal.
Rice fans, it's a beautiful day for a home run and an even better day to be an Owl. Porsche River Oaks is stepping up as the official performance partner of Rice University, turning your Rice ID into a 2026 masterpiece. Students, start your post-game celebration with a $15,000 credit toward the all-electric Macan EV. Alumni and staff, build your legacy with a $5,000 bespoke credit toward any new 4-door Porsche. Don't wait for the 9th inning. Visit riveroaks.porsche.com to verify your status and claim your Rice rewards. Swing by our showroom on Greenbrier. We're just a home run away from the stadium, the official ride of the Rice Owls. See you at the Hedges.
Number 40, Will Stickney.
Well, not that USC needs any more runs, but they are coming to bat here in the 8th. They're up 3-4-1. 7-8-9 here for the men of Troy. Stickley, Risky, and Ibarra facing Ethan Ashley. First pitch is skied to right down the line. And Ashley makes the catch. Mason Ashley. Ashlock. Why did I write down Ashley? I did it twice. That's the cold getting to me. Ashlock with the catch. Out number 1. That's funny. Well, Freudian slip. Strike call. 0-1 to Risky. Risky with a walk tonight. The 0-1 taken for a ball, 1-1. Ashley on the mound here. Third pitcher used tonight by Rice. Strike taken, 1-2. Rylander Banzik started the game, 2 1/3 tonight. A run, it was earned on 4 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Anthony Diaz then went an inning and 2/3, 3 runs all earned on 2 hits and 2 walks. 1-2, called strike 3. Ethan Ashley now with his 5th strikeout this evening. And 3 2/3 innings of work.
Number 18, Isaiah Ibarra.
And that is now, let's see here, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's now 10 in a row put down by Rice. Ibarra Strike one taken. Ibarra had that RBI single back in the third inning, which he thought, many of us did, that he was out at first base on a bunt attempt, but got another chance because of a balk call. This one is a grounder to first. Webb fields and actually covers. And USC goes down in order. Yet again, that is the third consecutive inning in which the men of Troy have gone down 1-2-3. Last cuts for Rice. They need 3 to keep playing. They're down 4-1. Top of the ninth comes your way after this. It's Rice University baseball from Learfield.
Your health is personal, which is why your Houston Methodist primary care team takes the time to get to know you and your unique goals, offering personalized health care at more than 40 locations throughout Greater Houston, with same-day clinics when you're sick and expert specialists when you need them. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it for you. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Load the bases with smart retirement planning. Help fill life's next inning with home runs. Start strategizing by attending our 2-night comprehensive retirement planning university course. It's interactive, instructor-led, and covers what you need to know when it comes to retirement planning, taxes, income strategies, common mistakes, and more. Can you get a grand slam? Reserve your seat at retirementplanninguniversity.com. That's retirementplanninguniversity.com. Retirement Planning University is a nonprofit and not an accredited university. Rice University is not a client. See website for disclosures. Go Owls!
Well, Rice has 3 outs left. Can they manage 3 runs to keep playing? We shall soon find out. It is 4-1. Southern Cal leading Rice. Adam Troy, the Summer Creek High grad, is back on the bump for his first full inning of work. And he is scheduled to face Zito, Ashlock, and Davila. Zito up first. His first plate appearance of the season was back in the 7th, and he drew a walk. First pitch is high from Troy, ball 1. Game 3 tomorrow, 2:05 Central Time, first pitch. That means we'll be on the air at 1:50 tomorrow. 11:50 Pacific Time, 1-0 inside, 2-0. Pitcher to be determined for Rice. David Pierce got a few options. 2-0. In and high, 3-0. Ashlock on deck. He has a hit tonight. That came in the 7th. And then Landis Davila, scheduled to bat for Garrett Bain. Strike call, 3-1. USC looking to improve to 6-0 on the season. (3-1). Zito sees a strike, 3-2. And one wonders how confident Zito is at swinging right now. He's already drawn 1 walk tonight. 3-2. Fouled back, and he hung in there. Rice trying to avoid falling to 3-4 and losing the series. Trying to fight on in the place where they say fight on. 3-2. Strike 3 called. Second strikeout tonight for Adam Troy. 1 gone in the 9th. Ashlock was scheduled to hit. This is still Ashlock. Patrick Riley looked back at us for a second like we might have a change here, but it is Ashlock. Pitch number 1. Mason takes upstairs 1-0. Davila on deck wearing number 22 tonight. He normally wears number 5. 1-0. Missing for a ball. 2-0. And the crowd is somewhat flustered here with the strike zone call, but I think everybody has for the most part tonight. 2-0. Pitch from Troy on the way. Almost took off his feet. 3-0. Rice a run tonight on 3 hits. An error, they've left 6 on. 4.608 for USC. Three-0. Wild off the tip of the glove. It's a live ball, too. Going back is Ibarra, but a slow jog for Ashlock. He'll take the base on balls. 1 on, 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, number 22, Landis, double up.
And Davila is the batter. And a quick conference on the mound here as Davila steps in. Batting in the spot that was Garrett Baines, that started off as Jacob DeVinnies. Davila, the transfer from Mississippi State. A run scored, 2 starts in 5 games.
First base for the Owls, number 4, Zach Day.
And Zach Daig is running over at first base here for Ashlock. Bunt, popped it up, and fouled off the netting. Catch was made by Ibarra, but you can't play it off the net. This isn't wall ball. Or squash. Of course, squash you don't play with the net, but I guess wall ball really isn't played with a net either because it's a wall. 0-1 on Davila. Daig running at first. A double play ball would end the game. Here is the 1-strike pitch from Troy. That's to the backstop. Daig takes second. One and one on Davila. Daig now in scoring position. Trey Duffield looming on deck. Actually, Paul Smith is on deck for Rice. 1-1. That is smashed to right field. Stickley going back to the track. He made the catch. Tagging from second is Daig going to third. Well, Davila gave it a ride. Daig advances 90 feet on the tag, and now Paul Smith bats for Duffield.
Pitch hitting for the Owls, number 16, Paul Smith.
See if Rice can keep the game going. Smith not getting the start today, so he's coming on as a pinch hitter. The Owls are down to their final out. Smith sees strike one. Runner at third is Daig. Duffield was 0 for 3 today. Owls down 3, 4-1. The 0-1. Smith fouled it back, 0-2, and now Rice is down to their final strike. And the USC fans rise to their feet. 0-2 on Paul Smith. Troy, the Summer Creek High grad. 2 strikes. Smith sees strike 3, and USC is victorious tonight by the final score of 4-1, taking the series against the Owls. 3 strikeouts for Troy tonight. Rice, no runs, no hits, no errors. They strand 1. USC improves to 6-0. Rice is now 3-4. Final score tonight, USC 4, Rice 1. Back with the totals after this. It's Rice Baseball from Learfield.
We all love a great game, but there are some things we can't play with, including fentanyl. Counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are a deadly opponent. No second chances, no overtime. That's why the state of Texas is sharing this simple message. 1 pill kills. So while the Owls fight hard on the court, don't draw a foul on your life by making a single deadly decision. Talk to your friends. Warn them. If a pill didn't come from a medical professional, it could be deadly. Learn more at onepillkillstx.com. Because in this fight, there are no timeouts. Just 1 pill can end the game.
Big trip on the horizon? The parking spot gets you going faster. The parking spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking. When you book online, you save money and are guaranteed a spot. We'll pick you up in our yellow and black spotted shuttles, help you with your bags, and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the parking spot. Get going faster with the parking spot. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot.
The Rice Sports Network from Learfield. Welcome to the postgame show, brought to you by Houston Methodist, Leading Medicine, and by The Parking Spot. The Parking Spot. We have airport parking covered. Now, here again, Jason Metco.
The USC alma mater, one of the longest I think I've heard in college sports. They love doing it. And they do it again tonight because they are victorious over the Rice Owls. The final score of 4-1. Back one final time with the numbers. USC tonight, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 8 left, 4.608. Rice a run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 7 left, 1.317. The winning pitcher tonight is Grant Govell. He pitched a gem, 6 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and he struck out 11. Rylan Urbanzik takes the loss, 2 1/3 innings of work, 1 run. It was earned on 4 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Adam Troy, the pride of Summer Creek High School from the Houston area, picks up his 3rd save of the season, and the game played in a time of 2 hours, 55 minutes, 2:55 time of today's game. With the win, USC is now 6-0. Rice falls to 3-4. We're back with you tomorrow at 2:05 for the conclusion of the series on the air at 1:50. For everyone who's made this broadcast possible, I'm Jason Metco. Final score tonight, USC 4 and Rice 1. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and good night from Los Angeles.
On the Rice Sports Network from Learfield, you've been listening to Rice Owls Baseball. Owls Baseball has been brought to you by Houston Methodist, the official healthcare provider of Rice Athletics. Visit us at